Coming up this Saturday at 298, starting off the main card, Anthony Hernandez against Roman Kopylov. So today I've been taking a look at Kopylov. I like this guy. There's some things I noticed, and I'll get into that in a second, but man, he's got some good fights, man. He's coming from Fight Nights Global. He's got, I think, maybe like 4 fights in the UFC, but he came from Fight Nights Global. He was a middleweight champ over there, which is good. I mean, if you've watched Fight Nights Global, which used to be M1 Global, Emelianenko's organization, they got some killers over there, man. A lot of people have come from there. I don't know if anybody really watched them. They're usually in Russian. I think I've seen them a couple times in English, but I go watch those fights all the time, man. They got some killers. Oh my gosh. Some of those Russian guys are just crazy. Man, just good. You know, and obviously you got the whole Dagestani piece of that Russian thing. A lot of them go fight there and then they get signed by the UFC, but man, he's tough, man. He's got 11 KOs, 1 decision. He's 12-2, and 11 of them are KOs. I mean, he's a hell of a striker, man. He really is. He's not the most vicious or anything like that. Just real solid with the striking. He's got pretty heavy hands. Obviously, 11 KOs. You know. I went and watched some of his fights. One of the biggest things that I noticed was there wasn't a lot of wrestling. So then I started kind of deep diving a little bit, and I found an interview from a couple days ago where he was talking about he went to Makhachkala and he's been doing a lot of the Dagestani wrestling stuff, which made me feel a lot better. Then I was taking a look at his stats, and he's got a 92% takedown defense right there. That's interesting. So if you take that takedown defense and he's been working real hard on his wrestling, that makes me feel a lot better. You know, because the bottom line is Fluffy is not a joke, man. Anthony Hernandez, you know, he's got a win over Shabazian. That's good. You know, but I'm definitely looking forward to that fight. I definitely want to pay a lot of attention to Kopylov.